Hey, this is HQ in the house. HQ is in the house, and I come to you with this new information regarding the alligator Alcatraz, which should be the new home, the new deportation home, new temporary migrant detention facility for the people of Florida. Now, the name is called Alligator Alcatraz. It's the Dade Collier Training and Transition Airport, Big Cypress National Preserve. Wow, roughly 45 and 55 miles west of Miami on US 41. Woo! It serves as a one-stop processing and deportation center, allowing ICE to manage detainees and directly board deportation flights from the same runway. Now, let's get a picture of this. Let me get you a picture. Hold on. This is diabolical. This is diabolical simply because you guys plan to dump people into this facility in the middle of nowhere. It's in the middle of nowhere. They built facilities. They built facilities on this land, which is surrounded by wildlife and animals. See, even if I give you a picture, it's a scary thing because it's surrounded by the swamps. Okay, I'm gonna open this up. Okay, and I'm gonna show you this picture because I was like, what? Y'all really are gonna dump people in the middle of nowhere and then they have nowhere to go. And these people are being warned. They're being warned about the being warned about the animals that are outside of the facility. So if you decide that you're going to try to escape, you're going to have a problem. Simply because I can't get you a picture. But you got an idea. Okay, it's vastly. Look at the picture behind my head. I'm sorry. Look at the picture behind my head. You can look at the stop sign. It's out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, it's out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, now they built it. It can hold 3,000 to 5,000 detainees, depending on where and when and how. But they built it in 8 days. At the end, maybe they finished building it like last week under Florida's emergency powers. It has heavy-duty fences, tents, metal structures surrounding swampland full of alligators, inhabited by alligators, pythons, snakes, etc. It's a deliberate deterrent for you as an immigrant or detainee to get out of the facility. This is in Dade County, Florida. This has been heavily criticized by advocacy groups. Hey, this is what y'all wanted. When you voted for him, this is what you wanted. Okay? It didn't have time for a proper environmental review. So they can make sure that the endangered species wouldn't be in trouble, make sure it wasn't tribal lands that were being getting trampled on. There's federal lawsuits that filed to block the facility pending environmental review. This is in Dade County. The Dade County mayor and residents, they've significantly had major issues with them doing this, but they did it in 8 days. So that tells me They really want to start deporting Floridian people. There's plenty of y'all down there. And this is where you're going to go in Dade County at an abandoned airport, right? Backed by Governor DeSantis, supported by Trump. As you can see in my picture, Trump is taking a tour of the place. Okay, he's taking right next to my arm. He's taking a tour of the place, so he's aware. Okay, he's aware. So the detainees should be starting to arrive there this week, Friday, Saturday. Detainees should be starting to arrive there Thursday, Friday, Saturday. All from in Florida. 3,000, 5,000 beds. It must be hot as I don't know what out that mug. Whoa! Barbed wire, tents, cameras, surrounded by natural wildlife. Ain't nobody trying to get up out of there. You're gonna get ate before you gone. And if you do get over that damn fence, you're gonna have to get past the gators, the snakes, and the python. Woo! Woo! They not playing with y'all. They not playing with y'all. It's considered Alligator Alcatraz detention facility. Okay? Detention facility. So when you decide that you walk outside and you get detained, this is in Florida, this is where they're gonna take you. This is where they're gonna take you. Hold on. I had this picture. See, this kind of stuff gives me the creeps anyway. When I see stuff like this, when I see stuff outside, this kind of stuff gives me creeps anyway, right? So wait a minute, where is it at? It's and there's bird sanctuaries. It's surrounded by all that wetland. It's the largest. It's like a natural preserve near the Everglades, and this is a detention facility for human beings. So you have to understand, this is where they're trying to take you guys. This is where they're trying to take you. Okay? And they did it in 8 days. And that's the sad part. They said, put it up. And let the people deal with it how they want to. Specifically, the Cuban Americans who are about to get detained at the TPO, that's over with. Okay? That's over with. They got two detention facilities in Dade County, Florida. The Chrome North Servicing Processing Center, it's run by ICE. Okay? Miami, Florida. They got a phone number, all that good stuff. Visitation and legal visits permitted under strict rules. Legal reps must file a G28 VERO form. Alligator Alcatraz is the one I'm talking about. Alligator Alcatraz. That's even creepy to say. Goddamn. Because it's surrounded. It's surrounded by swampland. And ain't nothing but pythons, alligators, snakes, all that. It's surrounded by that. So if you get out of the fence in this alligator Alcatraz, vamoose. Okay? Vamoose. They ain't even gonna try to look for you because they ain't trying to go out there. It's a remote swamp surrounded location intentionally built to deter escape people. Natural barriers, natural predators out there, wetlands, alligators, python. Okay. They should start arriving. All you people should start arriving this week. Okay. I don't know where they're going to be from. I'm assuming. And see, this is the thing. They're going to keep y'all outside. They're going to keep you outside in tents. The heat gonna be a bitch. Heat gonna be a bitch. I don't know how hot it is in Florida, but it's gonna be a motherfucker. But it's being challenged in the court. But you know how the court has been favoring Trump. And DeSantis is right along with it. I just don't understand. Ain't some of these people foreign? I don't know whether DeSantis is or not. I don't know. But I know that Trump went there to visit. Okay. Trump went there to visit. Okay. He went there to visit the other day. And people are scared. Okay. Because they got federal law enforcement. They got ICE. They got all these things. How does ICE treat people? That's another question. How are people getting treated at these facilities? Okay. We don't know. It used to be this place. It only got one runway, and it used to be an aviation training facility, right? And it was surrounded, and it's always been surrounded by this national preserve. So they ain't nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing. They not gonna change nothing. You just gonna be out there as an immigrant, okay? And you just gonna be caught. I feel for the people. I do feel for the people, but this time you got to stand up and fight for yourself. People have got to stand up and fight for themselves. And I get all of that. I get what is going, but alligator Alcatraz, you already know when you get there, you ain't leaving there. When you get there, you're not leaving there. Unless you decide you're going to go through the swampland and you comfortable with alligators, you comfortable with pythons, you're not leaving this place. So I feel for the people. I feel for the detention facility. I feel for the people that are going there. But this is something that we voted for. You didn't feel like he was going to go further, and I get all of that. But we are here now. So we have to live with the choices that we have made. And I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. But we cannot do anything. I hope everybody is on assignment. I hope everybody is on code. Come know it. They voted for the big, ugly, fat ass bill today. The bill in which your taxes, yes, all of us poor ass morons, our taxes are going to go up. The rich people got more money. They cut our benefits to give rich people money. That's what they did. Long and short, you cut our benefits to give rich people money. When people find out what's in that bill, ooh, that's why they hurried up and passed it, because they knew because they knew. And every Republican that voted for it should lose their job. And Donald Trump should be impeached because of that. But we're gonna see if the Latinos and Hispanic, we're gonna see if y'all got the memo about getting his ass the fuck up out of there come November 2026. We're gonna see if y'all got the memo. Cause y'all, I see all y'all on TikTok talking about why black folks ain't coming out to help us. Why ain't nobody coming out? We try to help y'all. November 2025, we try. November 2024, we try to help you. We told you at an 85% clip that we didn't want y'all to be deported. 85% of us said we didn't want y'all to be deported. We tried to help you. We tried to tell you, don't vote for that white boy, but y'all voted for him anyway. It is what it is. I ain't saying nothing else about it no more. All I'm saying is alligator Alcatraz is waiting on you Florida Cubans, waiting on you Florida Latino, because that's where you got to go. Because that's where they're going to take you, the new facility that's got 3,000 to 5,000 beds, surrounded by alligators, pythons, and the swampland. It is what it is. Unless somebody can come up with something else, somebody can come up with something quicker, better, something to stop it, y'all gonna be going to them facility. Haitian people, all you people in Florida, you're gonna be going to this swampland. Somewhere in Dade County. I don't know where, but it's somewhere in Dade County. They built that deportation center in 8 days, which means they trying to get y'all the fuck up out of here like quick. I don't want you to go. I'd rather have amnesty. I'd rather we have amnesty. I'd rather you all become legal. Then y'all start paying off our debt. That's my thought. But I don't get a thought. I got one vote. I voted in November. I voted to make sure that y'all could stay. I voted so y'all kids wouldn't be dragged out of the school. I voted so you wouldn't be dragged off into a swampland like this and living in a tent for months on end. Body odor, pissing on the ground, spitting on the ground. Ain't no way you gonna have me in a tent for months on land. But this is where they plan to keep y'all. This is where they plan to keep Floridian, Latinos, Haitians, Somalians, Australian people. This is where they plan to keep y'all until they can deport y'all. It's an airport inside of it. So that's all they got to do is keep some planes, and the planes is going to go wherever. They say take all they motherfucking asses to Mexico. Take all they motherfucking asses to Venezuela. Take all they motherfucking asses to Cuba. That's all that's going to be done. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. That's it. So we're here. We're here. We got to deal with what we got to deal with. Right? So I didn't want you to go. It is what it is. I will report back later. I will report back more news. But right now, this alligator Alcatraz right here, this place, all these pictures, Trump is visiting. Trump went to visit the place right here. He's visiting the place. The sign up here at the top. This is the restricted area because it's so big and it's surrounded by alligators and shit. Here's people protesting. People protesting up here. They protesting up here. And then these trucks right here are the facility, the trucking that is going to bring everything they need to house you people in this place. So I'm saying, get ready. Floridians, Cubans, Haitians, Somalians, Asians, Australians, this is what the first stop this is going to be. If you're anywhere in the South, this is the first place you're going to be, and you're going to be there until they can get rid of you. And they trying to get rid of you like pronto. Get up out of here. I hate that for y'all. I do. It's called Alligator Alcatraz. Look it up. Alligator Alcatraz. Look it up. Ooh, that's rough. That's rough.